Alright, folks, second take because for some reason it wasn't working all that great a minute ago. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels, and welcome to another episode of That Word Doesn't Mean What You Think It Means. This word is coming to you courtesy of A.H. Stans and the woman herself. That word today is evidence, and as always, folks, our definition today is coming from Merriam-Webster.com, and I will, of course, as always, be including the link in the description. So, let's take a look here. Evidence. Noun. Let's get out. Here we are. To offer evidence of. To offer proof. An outward sign. Something that furnishes proof. Something legally submitted to a tribunal to ascertain the truth of a matter. One who bears witness. Especially one voluntarily confessing a crime and testifies for the prosecution against one's accomplices. Alright. So, other words for evidence, just to give you a bit more clarification. One mentioned, proof, and facts. Now, our favorite people in the world are A.H. Stans. They've been confusing the word evidence with quite a few other words. So, just to name a few, they are confusing the word evidence with someone's say-so. With someone's allegation, with somebody's word. Whereas you can use someone as a witness as proof. The only way it becomes actual proof is if there is collaborative evidence to back it up. Okay? Also, as we've said in other videos, an allegation isn't proof and isn't evidence. Simply listing the 12 incidences that A.H. said happened and listing that her friends all told her that they happened and they believe it's true does not make it proof, does not make it evidence. A judge's opinion on these so-called 12 incidents is also not evidence that they happened. Evidence proves beyond a shadow of a doubt a matter one way or the other. It doesn't matter what someone has to say on the matter. Let me give you an example. Evidence of these so-called incidents actually occurring, what would possibly convince me that these folks aren't full of crap, would be medical documents to back it up. It would take medical professionals coming forward saying, yes, I saw her. She had this, and this. Here is where it is documented. Because, folks, talking to me, someone whose parent has been in the medical field for longer than you, and a good lord of people have been alive, can tell you, when someone comes in with signs of abuse, it gets documented. Okay? We established that it gets documented. that would be evidence. Collaborative documents from a hospital, from a doctor, from a clinic would be evidence. Her simply saying they happened and having people agree with her is not evidence. Okay? Them simply saying it, a judge inferring that it is more likely simply due to his prejudice, obviously, against those who suffer from addiction, is not evidence. That is their opinion. Evidence has collaborative things that prove a matter one way or the other. So, to end this up, stands. If you believe that someone's testimony or deposition is evidence when there are no medical documents, no physical artifacts, no actual kits done in a hospital on a person that can be produced for court, is evidence. When it is only their word and there is no supporting documents or anything to back them up, simply their word and a line of people who just say, I believe her, and you call that evidence, I've just got one thing to say to you. That word doesn't mean what you think it means. Alright, folks, so before we head out, a promise is a promise is a promise, and you all have got me to 200 subscribers. So, yay, thank you, especially shout out to Jorge of Peace, who really dogged for me to get me to that 200 subscribers mark. Thank you very much, Jorge. We are going live for the first time on the Monday after Easter, mainly because if I'm going live on my own channel, I want to look the part, and I'm still not doing the whole makeup until after Easter thing, because it's good for my skin and I'm stubborn. Now, let me pull up the specific time for you here. Hold up, I'm sorry. It's having to reload. Come on. Sorry, folks. We don't have good editing software, and the software I do have is still on the fritz, so please bear with me just a second. I want to get you the time. Okay, here we are. So, first live for Spilling Tea is going to be taking place 4:30 Central Standard Time, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I am told that would be about around 10:30 UK time. I'm going to be having on with me Keely from Keely Talks, Tammy Talks About. I'm also having JFD, Justice for Depp, as well as for the first time, Haley Angie, another one who assisted in getting me to the 200 subscribers. Thank you very much, Haley. Will be coming on the show. Now, folks, the topic is going to be what you want it to be. So, if you want to talk about autism, you have some questions for me or from the panel, if you have questions about the Judge Rotenberg Center, if you want to talk about JD and the case, if you want to talk JD period, if you want to talk about something random that just kind of caught your eye, this is going to be your stream for this first stream. So, you decide, you ask the questions, and we'll go from there, alright? Okay. Now, to close out, we do appreciate your time with us this afternoon. Don't forget to check out Tammy Talks, Sunday Night Talks, here today at 5:30 Central Standard Time. As always, I appreciate your time this afternoon, and I do hope that you have a good one. Bye-bye.